You know Ankur Warikoo, right? One of the biggest online educator in India. Over 4.47 lakh student has enrolled in his course. If you go to his WhatsApp support right now and if you message, hey, here's what happens. You don't wait for a human. You don't get a message, our team will get back to you within 24 hours. Instead, within seconds, you get a menu with two options. Bought a course, not bought a course. You tap one, list open up. Login and access, course help, payment and refund, and multiple other options. You tap your problem and you get your answer instantly. Now think about it. Ankur Warikoo had 22 people in his team and 4.47 lakh student. That is half a million student. Let's consider 10% of people come on the WhatsApp for the support. That's nearly half a million people. Even if 10% need a WhatsApp support, that's 44,000 queries. If every single one needed a human support, if even single query requires a human to answer, army of people would require to respond this. Instead, WhatsApp handle bulk of it. Today I'm going to show you exactly how this works because I have created such similar solution for multiple other clients. And in this video, I'll be showing you exactly how to build such scenario from scratch. Hello everyone, my name is Lakshit, and if you're new to this channel, in this channel, using AI and automation, we build real stuff. No coding knowledge required, no need to hire extra developer. This video is for you if you are a business owner, a coaching institute, a content creator, a clinic, a retail, any business where customer reaching out to you on a WhatsApp having a similar set of question. Login issue, payment issue, refund issue, you know the drill. If your support system spend 80% of time answering the same set of similar questions, this video is going to change how you think about your business. Now let's get into it. Now let's understand what is WhatsApp support bot. A WhatsApp support bot is an automated system which handles customers' query without any human intervention. When a customer sends a message, instead of waiting for a person to reply, a bot reply in a structured menu. What we call is an interactive list or button flow. Tap an option, each tap lead to another options. It's like a phone IVR system. Tap 1 to do this, tap 2 to do this. Button WhatsApp and much smarter. Now here's the thing most of the people don't realize. 80 to 85% of questions which business get are the similar question asked in a different format. How do I reset my password? I can't access my course. Where do I find my invoice? What is your refund policy? This question don't need human to answer. They just need a good answer delivered fast. The WhatsApp bot does exactly this. It maps out the most common question in a clean manner. Customer pick their issue, bot deliver the answer. Done. Now you might be thinking, what about remaining 15%? This is a genuinely complex question which your team need to answer. Now the customer will get form inside the WhatsApp itself. Like how in the phone IVR, at the end we reach to the customer. Over here, they will get a form where they need to fill out the basic information. This information will reach to your team via Google Sheet, CRM, database. But now your team only need to tackle the 15%. Rest 85% is already taken care by a WhatsApp bot. And here's the best part. From the rest 15%, you find out the most frequent question which people are getting. Again, take that question, insert inside your WhatsApp bot. Now your 85% will become 87, 89, 90. Your team will have much more free time in future. So now as you can see, I have sent a hey message over here and I got a reply. So there is a big reply over here and we have two options. Bought a course, not bought a course. So I'll click on a bought a course and it fetched my information from the database and we have the main menu option over here. So I'll click on the main menu and we have multiple options. We can add more option over here as well. Just for the demo purpose, I have added two options. So now I'll click on the login and access and I'll send it. And now we have another message and we can have the access query. So I'll click on that. Now we have more options over here regarding the login and access. So I'll be clicking on course not visible. So I'll click on send. Now we got all the options and with the answer as well. And if you are satisfied with the answer, we can click on got it. If you're not satisfied with the answer, we can click on I still need help. And if you want to see the menu again, you click on the return to menu. So if I feel that I'm not satisfied with this answer, I click on I still need help. And now we get an option to fill a form and we can ask our query whatever we have. And once you have filled the information, click on done. And now the response has been sent. Now if you see in the Google Sheet, we got the particular response from which phone number, what is the user name, email ID, and now the description that they have filled. Now let's say if you're satisfied with the answer. So you click on got it. And now this bot is taking the feedback from the user. So where we can say loved it, it was okay, needs improvement regarding this particular bot. So we can understand is people liking this particular bot or not. If they're liking it, let's say we click on loved it. So now inside our database, we can see we got the feedback of the particular phone number. So that's how simple this particular bot is. So the WhatsApp bot which we are going to make in this video is absolutely free apart from the tool, but it can scale infinitely and a tool cost will remain the same. So before moving to the development part, let's first understand why your business need it. First reason is scale without cost. So every time you add a customer, your support loads grow. If you're handling it manually, you need to hire more people. But with the WhatsApp bot, you can grow 10x without even adding a single support person. The bot scale for free. Second reason is speed. The number one thing customer hate in support is waiting. So now you are in the phone IVR waiting for the call. That particular irritating tone is ringing over there. The average response time on WhatsApp for a business is 12 to 24 hours if they are handling it manually. But this particular bot respond under 2 seconds. This single difference change how customer feel about your business. The third reason is you own the data. Every query that come via bot is logged inside your database. It could be Google Sheet, it could be CRM, it could be your database. Now over here you can see the pattern. Which question come up the most? Where does your customer are getting stuck? What do they need which you are not providing? The data makes your product even more better. These all things are not nice to have. This is a proper system. This is proper infrastructure which your business need to build. I have built such kind of a system so many times for so many businesses, and they always come back to me and saying this particular system has changed how they work on the business. Before moving to development part, if you're liking this video, please press the like button. And if you are interested in such kind of a business perspective video, press subscribe button over there. Now to build this, we require three different things. One, a database where your information is stored. Second, a tool using which we can create a WhatsApp automation. Third, the low-code tool or a server where you can handle such kind of queries. So for the database, we'll be keeping it very simple. We'll be using Google Sheet, but you can replace it with your CRM, your database. For the tool, we'll be using ChatSyncs, and for the low-code tool, we'll be using Anytime. Now first, let's set up the WhatsApp automation tool. For that, we'll be using this ChatSyncs, which is an amazing tool where you don't have to go through all the headache of doing the meta and multiple other things. You can just come over here, log in, and then you'll be seeing such kind of a screen. Now go to the integration part. Now connect your WhatsApp business app by just scanning through your WhatsApp phone. If you don't know how to do it, check out this particular video. Now once the phone number is connected, go to the particular phone number. So now to make all these things possible, we require WhatsApp template over here. And inside WhatsApp template, we'll be creating a form. So for that, wherever you have added the number, just go and click on the create part. Now give any kind of a name, and we'll be using a utility template over here. And it will be absolutely free because the customer will be coming to us and sending us the message. So that's the reason it's completely free. Now give any kind of a name. Now what message you want to write, you can write it over here. I will showing you the real demo which I have built. And now in the interactive action, we'll be clicking on form part because we need to create a form. And now we need to use the existing form. So for that, first we need to create the form. So on the left hand side, you can see we have a WhatsApp form. So click on that. So I have created this particular get help form. So I'll be showing you how that look like. So this is how it look like, where we are taking the name, email and description of issue. How to make it? It's very simple. So come over here, click on create form, and now we have the screen over here. Okay, you can create a multiple screen flow as well, but we are only creating a one screen. So now we have the screen title. So whatever you can see over here will be the title. So we can write it get help. Okay. Now, if you want to keep this particular large heading, you can keep it. If you want to, you can remove it from here. We'll be keeping very simple. We just want name, email and description. So for that, we have a name over here. It's a required field. Now we want to have a email. So for that, we'll come over here. In the text answer, we'll be clicking on short answer. So we can see text input. So we'll be changing the name as email over here, and it's a required field. And now we need to take the description. So for that, add field, we'll be requiring a paragraph, and we'll be writing as a description. If you want to write the instruction over here, you can write it. It's an optional field, and we can make it a required now. Now you can change the continue option to done or submit, whatever works for you. Once it is done, you can give it a name, some name, and click on create flow. Okay, and your flow will be created on the spot. Once the flow is created, come over here, click on three dot, and there will be option of publish. So click on the publish, and your flow will get published over here. As you can see, the status will turn into published. Once it is done, so the template which you are creating, so go ahead, if you want, you can create another one. Click template and click on the form over here and choose the flow which we just created. Once it is created, now you can write a body message, whatever you want. So which I created looks like this. So this is the flow which we created. So this is the template which we created. Please click in the button to share your name, registered email and query and fill the form. So you have completed step 1 of creating the flow and the template. Once it is done, come on the chatbot part, and this is the chatbot which I have created. Also, I'll be sharing this particular chatbot. Don't worry. You can come over here and import the whole chatbot which I have created. So you don't have to create everything manually. So I click on edit. So you can create a new one. So now we have only one trigger on message. So whenever a user messages us, so it could be a keyword. So you don't want to have any kind of a message. For example, you want to create a different flow whenever user message something else. So you can do that as well over here. So whenever user message hello, hi, you can enable the fuzzy match. So the hey, that all thing also work. Select the number on which you want to enable this particular part, because multiple phone number can be added inside this. Now, whenever you send a message, now what we need to do? We need to send them a button message saying, hello, thanks for contacting whatever company name is. Okay. Now you can have multiple button option over here. Bought a course, not bought a course. So now whenever user click on any of the button, what you want to do? So for that, from the left hand side, you can pick up this particular option. So for this, we use the send button message. Now you can use a HTTP method to get the information from your database, CRM, from wherever you want to. So we are using this N10 over here. So don't worry, I'll be coming to the N10 setup a little bit later. But for now, we'll be using this particular link. From that, we will be getting the information. So once we get the information, so in the data selector, as you can see in the bottom, we'll be getting all the informations over here as well. Okay, so let me click over here. So as you can see in the HTTP, we can see we have data option over here and we are getting the name and email. Okay, this will only work when you click on the test part. Okay, but don't worry, I'll be giving this whole flow to you. So you can just copy the JSON, paste it over here. Everything will work like how we do in the N10. So now, once we get the information, now what we need to do? We need to show the particular information to the user. So we can say, here are the details for your particular account, register email. Then we need to show that email over here. So it's the same thing from the data selector. Just click on the email and that particular field will be pasted over here, and same for the name. Once that is done, then we need a list option over here. For that reason, we have used this send list message. This is the send list message where we are having the main menu. Okay, the bottom main menu option which you just saw. Inside that, now we have multiple rows over there. The login and access, course help, as you can see in the left hand side in the WhatsApp app. And now whenever the user click on any of the list option, another message should go. Inside that message, again, we are sending a list message where we have the body. Then we have multiple row title over here. Unable to log in, course not visible, how to watch course, change email address, multiple things. Now, on each and every button, you can map it. For just demo purpose, I have just mapped to the one of the options over here. But you can map to each and every button. That's how the business work, right? You can't leave it open-ended. So whenever user click on the course not visible, we are sending this particular send button message options over here. And now you can give your proper answer, whatever you think is the particular answer. Then you can give the button over here. One button is got it. Second button is I still need help. Third button is return to menu. Now in the got it means user is satisfied. So for at that time, you can take the feedback from the user. Now in the feedback, you can have the image URL which you want to paste it up there. Okay. Now in the button message itself, you can change the header. You can have the image, video, document, text, whatever you want. Okay, it's very customizable. Now you can have the image URL, what message you want to write. Then we have the multiple button like love, date, whatever feedback you want to take. Now that feedback will be sending over to N10. From N10 will be pasting inside the Google Sheet. Now if the user is not satisfied, okay, they still need help. So at that time, what we'll be doing, we'll be sending the template message which is created to fill the form. So we'll be using this send template message from the left hand option over here. There are multiple options which you can explore. Okay, and we'll be adding the recipient number from where we'll be getting from the on message field. So we have this sender ID and recipient ID. It's nothing but the number of the user. Okay, once you have that, the phone number through which we want to send this particular message and which template we want to use. Once that is done, now you want to be thinking how we are capturing the response user is filling. So for that, we use this particular flow over here. Okay, the flow is nothing but it's a very simple thing. Over here, we configure whenever the user fills the form message. Okay, so there can be multiple triggers over here. It's the same thing how N10 work, but a mild version. Okay, so the same thing, we have the WhatsApp over here, and whenever the form message response is filled, this will automatically get triggered. Once it is triggered, we'll be sending the response from here to N10. So for that reason, we have configured the HTTP URL over here, where we can see the N10 URL. We're sending the JSON response. We're sending the response to the N10. And now the people might be thinking, what is N10? If people are new and they are not, N10 is a low code, very powerful automation tool. And you can use it in two ways, cloud version or the self-host version. Cloud version is much more expensive and very limited execution. For that reason, we use the self-host version where you can get at only 799 rupees per month. And on top of that, I'll be giving you 20% of discount, using which you can get a much more discount rate. And I'm using this for more than 2 years, and I'm using KVM too. But not only for N10, if you want to host a website, because in this era of cloud code, you can create a website like this. Okay, you can host a website over here, and also you get a free domain name, which is very much critical if you want to connect your backend and frontend. If you're a technical person, you will know it, but don't worry, you get a free domain name. And to have a coupon code, just come and write Lakshit 20 and you will get extra 20% off. So once you're done the payment and every setup, you will be seeing such kind of a screen where you can click on the create flow, and also I'll be giving this particular flow. Inside that, you can see, inside that you will be seeing such kind of a flow, which I'll be giving you obviously. But if you want to create from the scratch, you can click on the plus icon, search for the webhook. So webhook is nothing but it's kind of an address where you want to receive the information from the external service. Okay, so external service in our case is the chat syncs from where we are sending the information to here. Okay, So once we are getting the information, the address can have multiple route. It could be a get route, it could be a post route. Get route is nothing but just to get the information from this particular server. Post route is nothing but posting the information over here. Okay, so in the get route, we are getting the information from the Google Sheet, which is our course database where we have all the user, all the name and email address, which we are showing when the user is coming to our WhatsApp support bot. At that time, we are getting that particular information from the user. Okay, and we are sending back to our platform. Okay, name and email, the same information you are seeing over here. Okay, once you have that, now the second information which you want to post it over here is the feedback information and the form information. Okay, so for that we are using a switch route. If there is an interactive route, interactive type is nothing but the form message which we submit. Okay, and if we have a feedback, and then we are routing accordingly. Form fill, then we are pasting that information inside our database where we have phone number, name, email, description. And for the feedback, we have this particular phone number and feedback over here, which is pasting inside the Google Sheet. If you don't understand any of this thing, and if you are finding difficulty, so there will be a link for a school community in the description. You can go and grab all this information from there. Now for business owner who are handling the support system manually and spending so much time on it, I would really recommend implement this solution, because within next few years, AI and automation is going to take over the world and each and every business. If you don't implement this right now, your competitor will implement it and they will scale. And you would still be replying to all your customer manually and wasting your time over there. If you are a little bit technical, if you know such kind of a stuff, if you are a tech team, tell them to do it. If there is no kind of a technical team, we provide you the support. We provide this kind of a service. You can click on the link in the description, chatstrings.com, and I'll be helping you out over there. So if you like this particular video, please press the like button. Let me know your thought in the comment box. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care.